Hello, this is Leap Mag. I'm Sun Tzu, and I'm here with Adrian FATA Trinks, mid player of Cloud9. So, how are you doing? What's coming up next?
I'm doing pretty well. For now, I'm gonna chill a bit to our match. It's gonna be a few more hours. So yeah, do some interviews, watch the other match. So that's about it.
You get to start out with IG, I believe. Bit of a hard opponent. They've got a lot of big names. How did you prepare for that? Especially you got like Ferrari against you. He's like this insanely solid mid player. He's literally the whole Dota 2 era. I don't think he's played bad for a long stretch ever. So how do you prepare for an opponent like that?
I had 11 hours of sleep.
So you just outsleep them and then.
I'm ready.
Cool.
I'm more serious now. Yeah, Ferrari is pretty solid, but I think he's got a rather limited hero pool. We kind of know what he wants, and I think there's a quite vast skill difference when it comes to his favorite heroes and his not so most played heroes, and I think we will try to bank on that one.
Fair enough. Now you in turn, like for a couple years now, there was a lot of buzz about you, like behind the scenes. A lot of people were saying that you're a really good mid player, but especially this last year, it feels like the focus on you has like gone up so much. Like you're actually in the conversation for every time when someone talks about the best mid player. How does that feel like for you? Like that you've gotten to this level now. Are you conscious of that at all? Do you see the difference for yourself?
I know it's definitely a nice feeling when your work gets appreciated in a way. Other than that, I don't really think too much about it because I'd rather try to focus on tournament wins instead of being what some call a good mid or the best mid, and those have yet to come. So that's my prime focus, and other than that, there's really nothing much.
So what's standing in the way of Cloud9 winning these tournaments? Okay, watching Secret win that rinky-dinky little Red Bull LAN, I just immediately thought of like Cloud9 and how like you guys need to find that small LAN where you can just go beat up some random scrubs and then you play like one good team in the finals and you win that and then you have like this confidence. Now you know you can win LANs. What do you think? What could help Cloud9 get to that LAN winner status?
I mean, further, like we would not consider Red Bull LAN a LAN win. I have won LANs of that caliber, and I don't consider myself a LAN winner. But yeah, it's kind of weird because something always happens in elimination matches that makes no sense. That shouldn't make sense, and it just happens, it's just there. And hopefully that doesn't happen. Like that's about it. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I also feel like when you started out playing, you were a bit more innovative. You had like these. Well, you love the mech on pretty much anything. So you used to experiment these kind of builds, and you used to run like gyro mid and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like on C9 you're being a lot more like. You're playing a lot more the meta hero pool. You're being the more stable person. Is that sort of like trying to compensate because you've got like Bone7 who's innovating a lot. You've got Envy who takes a lot of risks. You've got No Tail who's quite creative as well. Do you feel like you're pressured into being a more stable force in the team?
I don't actually think that's correct. For example, in the last patch, I was pretty much the only mid player that played Beastmaster mid.
Oh, yeah,
and
true.
Zeus. Also, when Panda wasn't that much of a thing, I played the most Panda, for example.
Okay.
Venomancer. Nobody played Venomancer when we played first pick Venomancer. I still think that's existent. I try to find heroes that are good, that I think are good, and that other people don't play so much. But other than that, yeah, consistency is definitely one of my goals. It's what I try to achieve. Yeah.
So, Beastmaster, who plays the better, you or Resolution?
He played it a bit after me, actually. When we stopped playing it, he started playing it.
Yeah.
So I actually can't really judge it. I didn't watch it that much.
Come on. Just say you.
Both.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. That's such a cop-out answer, dude. Okay. So which hero do you really like that you think could have potential as a mid laner right now that we just don't see? I mean, the hero pool is pretty varied right now, but like for the mid matchup, it's a lot of Leshracs and Shadow Fiends and Flops and whatnot.
I think this time it's actually very hard to work against these heroes with something special when you have an SF or Leshrac mid. They just give you so many good things, and they are so good on lane. So you can't just say, yeah, I'm gonna put this hero mid and like we're gonna do well, because they are just so good. These mid heroes right now might be the best heroes in the patch. Leshrac and SF for me are both completely broken. And that's why it's kind of hard to just, like, it also limits your hero pool. Like, you can't put a melee against SF, pretty much period there. It's very hard to pull that off already. So you're pretty limited in what you can do with your heroes. And I'm looking and I'm searching, but it's a tough one for sure. Fucking SF.
What about the Venomancer that you mentioned? I mean, he brings that same kind of team fight utility, and he has sort of this passive ability to just stay in lane and do okay in lane. Does he have any chance in this meta?
He's bad against SF.
Well, you ban out SF, dude. But can you ban out SF?
And maybe we get a Snake Man. Maybe it happens.
Oh well. Yeah, I think that's about it for us. This has been LeapMagazine.com. You can find us at www.leapmag.com, and we'll see you later.
You do that outro again, except that's it for us. Sorry.
Okay.
So just doing all right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for the interview.
Yep.
Go. Whatever you want.
Okay, and this has been LeapMagazine.com. If you like what we've been doing, you can find us at www.leapmag.com, and we'll see you later.
Like what you see? Why not subscribe to the magazine at leapmag.com?